Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are back live here on the campus of Louisiana State University here in Shreveport. It's men's basketball this evening, the back end of the double dip tonight. Your LSUS Pilots taking on the Wildcats of Louisiana Christian University. Your starting lineups tonight for your LSUS Pilots. At guard, a 6'2 senior from Houston, Texas. Number 2, Davian Coleman. At one forward position, a 6'9 senior from Delhi, Louisiana. Number 5, Tyler Washington. At the guard position, a 6'2 senior from Chicago, Illinois. Number 10, Trey Boston. At guard position, a senior 5'10 guard from Alexandria, Louisiana, the exciting number 12, Mavian Flanagan. And at one forward position, a 6'4 senior from Queens, New York, number 13, Ty Anderson. Your starting 5 this evening for the Wildcats of Louisiana Christian University. At guard, a 6'2 senior from Opelousas, Louisiana, number 11, John Quarius McGee. At guard, a 5'9 junior from O'Fallon, Illinois, number 15, Drew Tebb. At forward center, a 6'9 senior from Lagos, Nigeria, number 21, J.J. Nowachi. And at guard, a 6'3 junior from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, number 23, Bryce Wine-Munson. And at guard, a 6'1 sophomore from Lena, Louisiana, number 34, Omarion Labzard. That's your starting 5 for the Wildcats and longtime head coach and Shreveport native, prepped at Captain Shreve High School, Rennie Mason, our friend. And of course, Kyle Blankenship in his 13th season at the helm for your LSUS Pilots. Assistant coaches Tyler Sobey, Derek Green, and Devin Jackson. Thank you for joining us this evening here on this live stream. Louisiana Christian University for, my goodness, what, 100 years or somewhat less, affectionately known as Louisiana College, but they made a name change 2-3 years ago. And still the Wildcats, but now from Louisiana Christian University. And we are set to go here from the dock, here on the campus of LSUS, here in Southeast Shreveport. Glad you're joining us here on the live stream. Jumping it off for the Pilots is number 1, Makai Murray. Number 21 in the circle, J.J. Nuwache. And the Wildcats control it, and we're underway. Right side elbow, trying to look down low, back up top. Right side elbow, down on baseline. 3 ball from downtown, off the iron, no good. Wildcats control it. Good defensive pressure up top. Little 2-3 zone employed defensively by the Pilots. 3 ball off the iron, no good. Rebound, Trey Boston quickly in transition. And Boston will have it up top in the backcourt. Washington gives it up. Anderson drives the paint. Right side baseline. Flanagan, boom! The 3 ball, Million Flanagan squares up off the baseline from downtown 3. Good defensive pressure by Murray up top on the Wildcat guards. Baseline right side. In the paint, up off the glass, no good. Blocked by Washington, out of bounds. And the Wildcats will have it. just underway here in the opening quarter of play. Your LSUS Pilots taking on the Wildcats of LC, University, Louisiana Christian. Loose ball down on the baseline. Flanagan has it on the break and up off the glass. Good. Melvian Flanagan, and a timeout on the floor as the Pilots jump to a quick 5-0 lead here, 18:15 to go in the first half of play. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We're back after this timeout. Back to action here early in the first quarter of play. 5-0 LSU up over Louisiana Christian. Good defensive pressure on the top of that 2-3 defensive zone employed by the Pilots. Down low, nice dish and assist on the basket. Number 22, Corey Lombard. Trey Lawson handles it in the front court. Good defensive pressure. Defensively, Washington, 3-ball, left side, off the glass, no good, rebounded. Flanagan will have it up top. Looking down low, down baseline. Washington gives it up to Flanagan. Left side, Boston pulls up, 3-ball, no good off the iron. That's Ty Anderson with the 3 attempt, no good. Back come the Wildcats, looking down low, left side elbow, back up top, stolen. Ty Anderson up off the glass, got it good. Good defensive steal that time, and he goes the length of the floor. Does Ty Anderson, 7-2. The Pilots up. Good pressure up top by Murray. Point guards are not able to penetrate up top. Right side baseline, tries to go up and over, nothing doing that time. Washington rebounds for the Pilots. Flanagan controls up top. Left side, Washington thought about it, loses the ball, and Louisiana Christian up off the glass, good on the break. That's number 34, Omarion Lomsard with a dime. LSUS up by 3, 7-4. As Boston controls in the front court, gives it over, and we've got a personal. Number 15, Drew Tebb. He's called for his first personal. First team foul. 16-14 to go here in the first half of play. 7-4. The Pilots up by 3. Boston one-on-one gives it over. Back up top, Washington. Boston has it left side, gives it down low to Murray, kicks it back out. Flanagan will control in the front guard. Whoa, lets it go. The 3-ball, no good off the iron. Back come the Wildcats. Good defensive play that time as Ty Anderson able to anticipate the pass going to the elbow, out of bounds off the Pilots, and the Wildcats have it. Connor Dewan controls in the backcourt. Gives it up Carter now, looks down low. Little 3-foot turnaround jumper, no good off the iron is Lombard. Back comes Trey Boston on the break, gives it up. 3-ball off the iron, no good is Anderson. Rebounded LSU. Washington drives the paint, throws it up, no good. Rebound. And good on the basket is number 13, Ty Anderson for the Pilots. And a 5-point lead for LSU, 9-4 here in the early going. 15 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. Wildcats off the iron, no good on the front end. Coming into the game for the Wildcats, number 21, JJ Nwashi. Nwashi from Lagos, Nigeria. And the back end is good. Lobsard on the back end of the two-shot free throw. And we've got a 4-point game, 9-5 here in the early going. Pilots up. Walston controls, good defensive pressure and a loose ball, and the Wildcats come up with it. DeWan controls, gives it over. Baseline three-point attempt, no good. And the rebound and the putback good by number 35, Kevin Wiltz, for the Wildcats. And Flanagan going one-on-one against number 4 defensively, Devin Carter. And Carter whistled for the personal for the Wildcats, his first personal. Second team foul. Boston inbounds. Washington has it now. Looks down low. Kicks it back up top. Boston will control. Tries to come off the screen. And contact again. And number 1, Connor DeWan, is whistled for his first personal. Is whistled for his first personal for the Wildcats. Fourth team foul. The direct traffic, wants to set a high screen, but nobody there. He's going one-on-one. Good defensive pressure by number 2. That's a Joseph Holloway, and back come the Wildcats. One-on-one, and the Pilots are whistled for the foul. Number 2, Davian Coleman, whistled for his first personal, second team foul. Good job by Holloway. He took the ball the length of the floor, trying to drive the paint, 1-on-2 situation. Out of control, but was able to draw the foul at the free throw line for 2 shots. Holloway connects on the front end. Bryce Weinmunson, number 23, into the game for the Wildcats. And the back end is good. Holloway connects on both. And the Wildcats up by 1 now, 12-11. Boston controls up top. Closely guarded there by DeWan defensively. Flanagan gets it over to Washington. Boston now tries to take it up top. Looking inside, 3-ball off the baseline, in and out. No good by Austin, and back come the Wildcats. 3-ball, far side baseline, nails it good. Devin Carter with the 3-ball. And back come the Pilots, and a good one-on-one move behind the back is Davian Coleman. And the Wildcats are whistled for the personal. Number 23, Bryce Weinmunson, is called for his first personal. 5th team foul. Flanagan, deep in the backcourt, tries to set up the screen, drive left side in the paint. And the Wildcats called for the personal. Nice one-on-one move by Flanagan. He'll be at the line for 2 shots, fouling for the Wildcats is number 23, Bryce Weinmunson, his second personal. 16 foul. Flanagan, no good on the front end, off the front iron. Corey Lombard into the game for the Wildcats along with number 35, Kevin Wiltz. Flanagan on the back end, throws it up and misses both. And the Wildcats lead it by 4, 15-11 with 11:20 to go here in the first half of play. In the paint, nice left hand off the glass is Kevin Wiltz for the Wildcats. Nice one-on-one move, spin move off the glass. Highlight play by Davian Coleman, one-on-one in the paint off the right side. Back come the Wildcats. Down low baseline, they kick it out. Wiltz thinks about it from three-point. Pull up little 12-footer, good. Kevin Wiltz, the 6'2 junior guard from Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. 19-13. Louisiana Christian up. Anderson gives it over to Washington. Flanagan, three ball way downtown, no good off the iron. Flanagan has yet to be able to find the look yet from outside the arc. And Flanagan is whistled for his first personal. 13 foul. 19-13 if you just joined us here from LSUS. Louisiana Christian on top of LSUS with 10:30 to go in the first half of play. Dewan has it up top, drives left side, down baseline. Nice dish that time. Wiltz loses the ball, picked up by Coleman. Now in transition for the Pilots. Little push off, but no call there. Inside in the paint, double team down low is Austin, and he loses it for the Pilots. Back come the Wildcats. And they try to pass down low in the paint off the right side and off the fingers of Lapsard. Turnover, and back come the Pilots. Boston controls in the back court. Double team right there, gives it over to Washington. Drives the paint, count the bucket, and one. Tyler Washington on the drive, throws up a little dipsy doodle from about 6 foot and fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll go to the line for one. Number 35, Kevin Wiltz is called for his first personal. 17 foul. Washington throws it up, no good on the one, but he's going to get another opportunity as number 4, Devin Carter, stepped into the lane too quick. And so Tyler gets another shot at it for the three-point play. Ball is up and good. (19-16). A three-point lead for the Wildcats. And back comes Connor Dewan. In the backcourt, gives it up. Nice defensive move by Tyler Washington along with Trey Boston down low. The Wildcats try to get the pass down low in the paint, but nothing doing off of Louisiana Christian, and back come the Pilots. Trey Boston having a difficult time going one-on-one against Connor Dewan tonight here in the first half. Washington pulls up for the dime, nails it good. And a one-point lead for the Wildcats, 19-18 with 9:10 left to go in the first half of play. Devin Carter has it one-on-one, kicks it up top now. Wiltz has it deep in the backcourt. He tries to go one-on-one left side off the leg of Ty Anderson across the way. Trey Boston, number 10, is whistled for his second personal for Shreveport. Fourth team foul. Looking down low, right side baseline. Wiltz has it. Throws it across court. 3 ball from downtown. No good off the iron. Is Drew Tebb. Tebb gets the stolen pass. Nails it from 3. So the second time is gold for Drew Tebb as he nails a 3 ball. And a 4-point lead for Louisiana Christian, 22-18. 8:20 left to go here in the first half of play. Boston pulls up at the free throw line for the dime, nails it good. Trey Boston, the 6'2 guard from Chicago, Illinois, pulls up for the dime. Baseline right side. And a jump ball. Good defensive pressure by Tyler Washington down low in the paint as it goes down low to get a hand on the ball and forces the jump ball and possession, alternating possession, goes to LSUS. 8:02 to go in the first half of play. 2-point lead for the Wildcats, 22-20. Flanagan has it in the backcourt. Comes left side, kicks it over. Austin has it, trying to go one-on-one against Tebb. Nice move, goes up. Oh, nice kisser off the glass. Beautiful one-on-one move that time by Devontae Austin, the 6'2 junior guard from Monroe, Louisiana. And we are knotted up 22 apiece. Nip and tuck here in the first half for these two teams. Number 4 drives the paint. Loose ball as Devin Carter loses it on the break. And Davian Coleman comes up with the jam, the 2 points for LSUS. Right side baseline. Good defensive pressure that time by Anderson. And the dime that time for the Wildcats. 24 apiece. 6:40 to go in the first half of play. 3 ball left side baseline. Boom! Ty Anderson from downtown. 27-24. The Pilots. Right side baseline. Cross court pass. 3 ball from way downtown. No good off the iron. Is Devin Carter. And the Wildcats going to be whistled for the personal. Number 34, Omarion Labzard, is called for his first personal, 8th team foul. And the Pilots in the bonus at the free throw line, Ty Anderson for a 1-and-1. Anderson throws up the front end. Got it good. Ty Anderson, the 6'4" senior guard from Queens, New York, nails both free throws. And the Wildcats have it. Carter pulls it up in backcourt left side. Back up top. Trying to go down low. Nawashi kicks it back out. Tebb over to Carter. Drives the paint. Pulls up the little 3-footer. Nice left hand move by Carter. Count the basket. And 1 for Louisiana Christian. Fouling on the play for the Pilots is number 3, Devontae Austin his first personal, 5th team foul. The free throw no good on the rebound, and putback is number 2, Joseph Holloway. And a 1-point lead for the Pilots, 29-28, 5:50 to go here in the first half of play. One-on-one driving baseline. Ty Anderson throws it up, no good. And Drew Tabb will control for the Wildcats. Downtown, way outside, off the glass, no good, is Devin Carter. Anderson comes back with the rebound. Flanagan tries to go baseline. Nice little stop and go move. And the Wildcats are whistled for the foul. Number 11, John Quarius McGee is whistled for his first personal, 9th team foul. Flanagan at the line for 1-1. And the front end goes up. No good off the iron again. 0 for 3 tonight here in the first half of play from the charity stripe for Melvian Flanagan. Back come the Wildcats. Right side baseline into the paint. Carter drives off the left side, blocked, and a foul is called. Number 1, Mikkel Murray, is whistled for his first personal for the Pilots. 16 foul for LSUS, and Devin Carter at the free throw line for 2 shots. And the front end, no good. Carter with the back end, through the net, good. Ty Anderson controls right side, kicks it back out to Austin. He goes one-on-one against Tabb. Nice kisser off the glass on the drive for the dime. Nice offensive move that time by number 3, Devontae Austin for the Pilots. 31-29. Your Pilots up by 2, 4:50 to go here in the first half of play. Wildcats look down low on the block. They kick it back out. Cross-court pass to Tabb to Nwashi. Stolen by Ty Anderson. One-on-one into the paint. Off the glass. Good. That's the way you do it. Great body control. Goes up off the glass and just kisses it off the glass. Beautiful offensive move. Stolen again. Anderson for the Pilot. Gives it up. Boom! On the jam. Number 2, Davian Coleman. And timeout on the floor. Nice little offensive spurt that time by the Pilots. They lead at 35-29. 4:21 to go here in the first half of play. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this timeout.
Just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Dillas.
Yep.
Primo quesadillas?
Primo quesadillas.
Dillas.
Dillas.
It's just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
Back to live action. Glad you're with us here tonight from the dock here in Southeast Shreveport as LSUS at home taking on Louisiana Christian University. A reminder that your Lady Pilots victorious tonight over Louisiana Christian earlier this evening. Your final, the century mark, LSUS 100 and the Wildcats 60 in the earlier contest. Blocked down low by the Pilots, 2-on-1. move, and boom! 2-on-1 and the jam. Number 2, Davian Coleman for the Pilots. Tebb controls it left side. Little 16-footer for the dime. Good. Nice squared up move that time by number 4, Devin Carter. And the Wildcats staying close here in the first half. 37-31, the Pilots up. Flanagan has it left side down the baseline. And Murray, little hook off the back iron, no good. And back come the Wildcats. Driving the paint down low is number 22, good off the glass, Corey Lombard for the Wildcats. 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Flanagan will take his time deep in the backcourt. Trying to get that high screen, come off of it. Tries to go one-on-one against Carter. Anderson for the 3-ball off the iron, no good from up top. And Tebb will control up top. Gives it over. 3-ball outside the arc, no good. Rebound, Austin. And Coleman, one-on-one move, gives it up to Makai Murray, and Murray loses it down in the paint, out of bounds. And the Wildcats will have it. Dewan controls up top now. Kicks it over left side. Kevin Wiltz tries to go one-on-one, pulls up, 3-ball way outside, no good. Dewan with the rebound, looks down low in the paint, turnaround 3-footer, no good. Is Lombard. Wildcats pick it up again, no good off the iron. And shot clock violation, I believe, but a turnover nonetheless. And the Pilots have it. Just under 2 minutes to go, and a 4-point lead for LSUS. Flanagan walks it down, now crosses half court. Good pressure that time by Connor Dewan, 101 against Flanagan. Flanagan comes up after losing the ball and wants to foul, and he gets it. Number 11, John Quarius McGee, is called for his second personal for the Wildcats. And in the bonus now, Flanagan at the line for 2 shots. And finally, Melvian connects on the front end. 38-33. The Pilots up with 1:40 to go here in the first half of play. Flanagan throws it up. Good. Nails both. Good job by the senior guard from Alexandria, Louisiana, by way of Wichita State University. Turnover on the pass by the Wildcats. Anderson inbounds to Flanagan, going one-on-one against Braden Ellison defensively. The drive into the paint, kicks it out. Anderson has it left side, drives the paint, pulls it up off the glass, no good. Loose ball, LSU has it, no good on the turnaround by Anderson. And back comes Ellison on the break. Left side kicks it up. Back court, right side is Kevin Wiltz. Kicks it back over to Dewan. Ellison thinks about it. Driving the paint inside. Losing the basketball, and a foul is called. Number 5, Tyler Washington is called for his first personal for the Pilots, 7th team foul. Kevin Wills at the free throw line nails the front end. Good. The back end is good. Kevin Wiltz, the 6'2 junior guard from Breaux Bridge, connects on both. 42 ticks left here in the first half of play. A 4-point lead for your Pilots, 39-35. Flanagan hurriedly up court. Gives it up. Boston kicks it over to Washington. Ty Anderson, rather, the three ball. And out of bounds is Ty Anderson here on the near side. 34 seconds left, and back come the Wildcats. They trail by 4, 39-35. Wiltz has it, kicks it down baseline. Three ball attempt, no good. And out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Good job by Ty Anderson in the air to throw the ball off the leg of Ellison. And the Pilots have it with 15 seconds left. Here comes Flanagan. Going one-on-one against Ellison. Kicks it out to Washington. He thinks about the three. Anderson, offensive foul, is called on number 1, Mikael Murray, for the Pilots. His second personal. So the Pilots lose a grand opportunity here in the waning seconds of the first half on the offensive foul call. 6 seconds left. And Kyle Blankenship says, come on with the full court pressure. We don't want the Wildcats to get an easy shot, but a good move. Three ball attempt. No good off the iron. Tabb with the rebound, kicks it back up good off the glass. Outstanding athletic move that time by number 15, Drew Tabb, the 5'9 junior from O'Fallon, Illinois, and he prepped at Anacoco High School, which is a well-known prep school here in central Louisiana. He gets the dime for the Wildcats to close out the first half of play. A 2-point lead for your Pilots here at halftime, 39-37. LSU up. It's intermission time. We'll take a break. Be back with the second half here in 15 minutes. We're back.
Just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Dillas.
Yep.
Primo quesadillas?
Primo quesadillas.
Dillas.
Dillas.
It's just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
Welcome back here to the campus of LSUS in Shreveport. And we are in the waning seconds here at halftime, ready to start the second half of this Rock'em Sock'em, if you will, basketball affair here this evening. A 2-point lead for your Pilots, 39-37 here at halftime. LSUS taking on the Wildcats of Louisiana Christian University, formerly Louisiana College out of Pineville, Louisiana, in Cenla, Central Louisiana. Quickly looking at the few stats of note here in the first half of play for your Pilots. Looking at the scoring summary, Devontae Coleman with 10 points, Ty Anderson with 11, Melvian Flanagan with 7, Tyler Washington with 5, Trey Austin 2 points, and again, Devontae Austin with 4 here in the first half of play. In the first half percentages, field goal percentage, the Pilots 16 for 30 in the first half for 53.3 field goal percentage from outside the arc, 3-point range. Not too good in the first half. 2 for 10 for the Pilots. Matter of fact, not good at all. 2 for 10 at 20%. But that's the first half, and we are done, and we are started in the second half of play as the Wildcats have it. Tab has it guarded tightly by Murray. Tab thinks about it, goes right, pull up, 3-ball, good. Nothing but net is number 11, John Quarius McGee. So that's the way you want to open things up in the second half as the Wildcats connect on the 3-ball. Murray gets it right side, drives the paint, little push off there. And Drew Tebb, number 15, is going to be whistled for his second personal foul for the Wildcats. First team foul as we're just underway here in the second half of play. Mikael Murray at the 2-shot foul, misses the front end. Mikael Murray, 6'5" forward from the Bronx, New York, throws up the back end and nails it good. 40 apiece. These two teams just underway in the second half of play. Glad you're with us here on the Pilot live stream. Nawashi has it. Baseline, tries to drive, and he's out of bounds. Good defensive presence that time as number 5, Tyler Washington's 8, squared up and moved and caught that position well as Nawashi was trying to drive baseline. And the big fella for the Wildcats loses it out of bounds. Turnover for the Wildcats, and here comes Trey Boston. In the backcourt, kicks it over left side. Flanagan has it. Down low, Mikael Murray up and under off the iron, but misses it. Probably could have gone up with the slam dunk right there, but tried to go alley-oop under and over. Nothing doing. Tebb controls in the backcourt, going one-on-one against Ty Anderson. Weinsmussen has it, drives the paint left side, gives it off. Number 34, blocked. That time is Lopsard, loses it. 3-ball, good, as McGee comes up with a loose ball from outside the arc and nails it for 3. And the Wildcats up by 3, 43-40. Early here in the second half of play. Washington controls up top, down low, and an errant pass down in the paint off the fingers of number 23, Weinmunson for the Wildcats. And Trey Boston will inbound for the Pilots, gives it up to Murray up top. Anderson able to control it. Back up top now, Boston has it, drives left side, pull-up jumper, no good. Off the iron, squared up, had a good look, but hits nothing but iron that time. Tebb, nice pass down low, good dish, and off the glass, no good. But a foul called on the play. Number 1, Mikael Murray is called for his third personal foul for the Pilots, first team foul. Here in the second half of play, Murray will come out. And Davian Coleman into the game for LSUS. Nice pass down low by the talented point guard, Drew Tebb. And he has it baseline far side. Kicks it over to Weinmunson. Pull-up jumper. No good off the iron. Loose ball off the baseline, and LSUS will have it. 3-point lead for the Wildcats. 17-35 and counting here in the second half of play here from Southeast Shreveport. LSUS taking on Louisiana Christian University. Baseline three ball outside the arc, no good by Ty Anderson. Tebb controls. Pass stolen by Anderson. Long pass down. Tebb breaks this one up, and it's ping pong. Ladies and gentlemen, back and forth. Aaron passes on both sides in the paint. Tebb has it now out front, kicks it over right side. Pull-up jumper, no good off the iron. Is number 11, McGee. Flanagan controls for the Pilots. Three ball up top, boom! Melvian Flanagan finally connects from downtown. The 5'10 guard from Alexandria, Louisiana, connects from outside the arc. Weinmunson blocked inside the paint. Anderson controls up off the glass, good. Great transition that time. And the Pilots back on top by two, 45-43. Nip and tuck, back and forth as Weinmusson controls. Left side, Tebb has it back up top. Weinmusson looks down low, trying to find something. Ty Anderson, good defensive pressure. Down low, loose ball, stolen. And a foul on the play as Davian Coleman goes one-on-one and fouled that time by number 23, Bryce Weinmusson for the Wildcats. He's whistled for his third personal foul for the Wildcats, second team foul. The Pilots will inbound here on the near side. Washington gets it into Trey Boston up top, right side, gives it up. Coleman drives. Nice spin move up off the glass, no good. Back come the Wildcats in transition. Splendid move by Ty Anderson, but just that quick stolen by the Wildcats. Number 11 gives it up to McGee. And the Wildcats come with a dime. And a foul on the play. Number 11 is going to be whistled for his third personal foul. That's Jonquarius McGee for the Pilots. His third personal, third team foul. .37 to go in the second half of play. And once again, we are knotted up at 45 apiece. And number 12, Melvian Flanagan, is whistled for the offensive foul for the Pilots. That's going to be his second personal, second team foul. Drew Tebb now has it deep in the backcourt. Flips it over. Looking down low, far side, three ball, good. Drew Tebb, the 5'9" junior guard from Anacoca High School. He's doing the thing tonight for Louisiana Christian. Three ball, left side off the glass, no good. Is Ty Anderson. Back comes Tebb. Nice pass down low off the glass, good. Give the assist to Tebb, and the basket by number 3, Braden Ellison. And Kyle Blankenship wants a timeout on the floor. 45-50. Louisiana Christian up by 5. 50-45. We're back after this timeout. Welcome back. 14:53 to go here in the second half of play, and the visitors from Central Louisiana, from Pineville, Louisiana, the Wildcats giving the Pilots all they want here early in the second half of play. Wildcats up by 5, 50-45, and Flanagan will inbounds. Trey Boston has it. And Tab will pick Boston up deep in the backcourt. Flips it over to Anderson up top. Boston has it, gives it up. Trey Boston, near side, Boston drives, loses the ball. The Wildcats have it. And on the break, Trey Boston for the Pilots is going to be whistled for his third personal. Third team foul. Tab controls, going one-on-one against Davian Coleman defensively. Tab has it deep in the backcourt, inside free throw line, kicks it back out. Baseline far side, cross-court pass, Tab. 35 off the glass, Wiltz no good from outside the arc, and back come the Pilots. 3 ball outside, no good. 2-point attempt, no good. Trey Boston misfires that time, and back come the Wildcats. Tab directing traffic, right side elbow down in the paint. Turn around, got to get out of that lane quick. And a 3-point violation again. You can only camp out in that paint for 3 seconds. And if you go to sleep in there, or if you even keep 1 foot in and 1 out, they're still going to whistle you on the 3-second violation. Turnover for the Wildcats, and the Pilots will have it. 13:44 to go. 13:44 to go in the second half of play. And the Wildcats up by 5, 50-45. Here comes Flanagan, crosses half court, closely guarded by Ellison. He goes in wild, off balance for the 2-point runner. No good is Flanagan. Tab gets it off left side, driving baseline as Wiltz inside. And number 2 headed down low, Joseph Holloway. He is fouled. Ty Anderson whistled for his first personal for LSUS, 4th team foul. Not in the act of shooting for the Wildcats inbound from underneath. Stolen by the Pilots, up and boom! Davian Coleman says see ya on the jam for the Pilots. And the crowd awakens here a bit here in a sleepy second half. Three ball far side, driving inside for the pull-up dime, no good by the Wildcats. Back comes Coleman. He goes one-on-one, drives baseline. And number 3, Braden Ellison, is whistled for his first personal for the Wildcats, or his first personal, 4th team foul for the Wildcats. Flanagan has it, going one-on-one against the talented point guard for the Wildcats, Drew Tab. Trying to get off the screen, and Flanagan goes in wildly, throws up a prayer, and blocked by the Wildcats. Here come the Wildcats in transition, and offensive foul is called. On number 15, bucket is no good. Number 15, Drew Tab, is called for his third personal foul. And a big turnover that time. Big call that time. Little movement, maybe the defensive player from our angle went down a little quick, but nonetheless, the call will go against the Wildcats. And LSU will inbound here on the near side at half court. Flanagan gives it up. Ty Anderson up top now. Coleman has it going right side. Wants to go one-on-one into the paint. Pull-up jumper. No good off the front iron. Quickly, back come the Wildcats. Stolen by the Pilots. Pull-up jumper off the glass. Bad angle that time by Coleman. And a bad shot that time. Tebb controls, gives it up left side baseline. Back up top. Ellison has it, looks down low. Tebb, great ball movement this time by the Wildcats. And the three ball is good here on the near side. Kevin Wiltz from baseline here on the near side drills a three ball. 53-47, the Wildcats up. 11:15 to go and counting here in the second half of play. Flanagan has it. Left side, deep three ball, good. Melvian Flanagan connects from downtown. Timely basket by number 12 for the Pilots, and timeout on the floor. 11:03 to go in the second half of play. A 3-point lead for the Wildcats, 53-50. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds. Back live here at the dock. LSUS down by 3, 53-50 to the Wildcats. And Louisiana Christian controls. Now stolen, full court press, and a technical foul. We've got a personal foul on number 2. Davian Coleman, his second personal. And then an ensuing technical foul is called on number 5, Tyler Washington. And his disgust as the Pilots came with a full court defensive pressure, thought they had made the steal. And the foul call on Coleman, and Tyler Washington did not like the call and paid the price for it. And the Wildcats, the recipients of 2 free throws, plus they'll get the ball. Devin Carter knocks both free throws down, and the Wildcats will inbound here in the backcourt. They lead it by 5, 55-50, 10:53 to go here in the second half of play. This is a big rivalry game. These two teams respect each other, but competitively, they don't like each other, and that's okay. That's what competition's about. So this next 10 minutes ought to be entertaining and an all-out battle. Stolen. Flanagan, 3-on-1 off the glass. Ty Anderson counts the basket and one. Beautiful patented 3-on-1 break. Count the basket and one. Number 4, Devin Carter, is called for his second personal foul for the Wildcats. 15 foul. Count that basket, and Ty Anderson the 6'4" guard from Queens, New York, at the free throw line for one shot. He throws it up and good. LSU coming with full court defensive pressure now. I told you again, these last 10 minutes, it's going to be hot down there. Tebb gets it away. Carter gets it up. Far side corner, 3-ball off the iron, no good. Coleman with a rebound. Quickly down court, Washington pulls up, boom! 3! Ty Anderson from downtown. And just that quick, the Pilots up by 1, 56-55. Wills has it in the backcourt, kicks it over right side to Carter down baseline. Good double team pressure. Tebb tries to drive. Pull up jumper, no good, in and out. And Flanagan controls in transition coming down. He's thinking about it, wanting to go one-on-one. And Flanagan does with the drive and draws the foul, does Melvian Flanagan. Number 2, Joseph Holloway is called for his second personal foul for the Wildcats. 16 foul. Flanagan, undaunted, loves to drive the paint. He'll go one-on-one anytime and draws 2 defenders off balance, but able to draw the foul is Melvian Flanagan at the free throw line. Throws up the front end, nails it. Good. Point guard from Alexandria, number 12, Melvian Flanagan throws it up and good. Good job by the point guard, and he gives the Pilots a 3-point lead, 58-55. LSU coming with a full court press. Tebb patiently gets it over the half-court line. Weinmunson has it, gives it back up. Tebb back over to Weinmunson. Good pressure by Murray up top. Carter has it left side, thinks about going baseline, kicks it back up top. 3-ball from way downtown. Nawashi with the rebound. Tebb pulls up Nawashi down on the baseline, up off the glass and good. The big body, number 21, J.J. Nawashi, the 6'9" senior from Lagos, Nigeria. Using that big body down on the block, gets position, and kisses it off the glass for 2. Flanagan inbounds in the backcourt, and up comes Davian Coleman. 8:37 to go in the ball game. A 1-point lead for the Pilots, 58-57. Flanagan has it up top, kicks it over. Austin drives in the paint, and a jump ball called by the official here on the near side. And don't think the crowd is overly exuberant about that call, but it'll stand. And Flanagan will inbound underneath, looks, gives it. Ty Anderson, turn around. Horrible shot, but nothing doing. Shot clock violation. Not a good offensive series for an underneath that time for the Pilots. Tebb will bring it up. Devin Carter controls here on the near side. Cross-court pass, not what you want to see. Out of bounds across the way. Turnover, Wildcats. Kevin Wiltz into the contest for the Wildcats. 58-57, LSUS up. Just under 8 minutes to go in this seesaw tit for tat affair. Flanagan downtown off the iron, no good with the 3-ball attempt. Tebb gives it over. Holloway almost stolen by the Pilots. A 2-on-1 stripped by the Wildcats is Ty Anderson. Stolen, Flanagan up, no good. And things are getting pretty wild down there as a lot of swinging, flailing with loose balls, and the Pilots wanted the foul call, but not going to get it. So the Pilots waste a grand opportunity right there. And Holloway will inbound for the Wildcats. Tebb has it under pressure, able to get it over to Weinmussen. Weinmussen looks down low, has a man in the paint. Nice dish, beautiful move that time. Give and go that time. Joseph Holloway with the bucket down deep in the paint. And back come the Pilots. Nice, beautiful move by Mikel Murray. Makes the dash off the baseline. Beautiful move from up top. Coleman on the pass, the assist for 2. Wildcats in the paint. Tebb, pull-up jumper. Beautiful. Textbook, squared up. Beautiful mechanics that time by Drew Tebb, the 5'9" junior guard from Central Louisiana. And back come the Pilots off the glass, Mikel Murray. And we've got a 1-point game, 62-61. John Quarius McGee on the drive and off the glass for 2. So as I said, it's going to be back and forth. I said at 10.5 minutes left, they're going to turn the tenacity up, and it's going to be back and forth. And it is a seesaw affair. 6:14 to go in this game. Wildcats up by 1, 63-62. We're back after this timeout. Back live, 6:14 to go here in this contest, and the Wildcats lead it by 1, 63-62. Trey Austin controls, gets it over. Austin has it near side, looking down low, nothing doing there, back up top. Baseline, far side, LSU working the perimeter, nothing doing down in the paint. Out of bounds, off the hands of Weinmunson, and the Pilots will inbound across the way. Murray, Austin, Coleman, Anderson, and an inbounds violation. Anderson touched the ball in the air. as it was coming from inbounds, and a violation. Tebb looks down low in the paint. They kick it out for the 3 ball. No good off the iron. Big number 22, Lombard, rebounds for the Wildcats. 3 ball, Weinmussen, good, connects. Bryce Weinmussen with a timely 3 ball for the Wildcats, and they lead it by 4, 66-62. 5:15 to go in this contest. Anderson pulls up with the 3 ball. No good, but he's fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll go to the free throw line. Ty Anderson for 3 free throws. Fouling on the play is number 15, Drew Tebb. For the Wildcats, his 4th personal, 8th team foul. Can't miss these free throws. Ty Anderson, no good on the front end. Anderson up with the back end. 0 for 2 on this precious 3-point attempt. When it comes to crunch time, you got to make free throws. In the back end, Anderson drops it, 1 of 3. And a 3-point game, 63-66. Full court pressure now by the Pilots, and the Wildcats handled it easy as McGee crosses half court, guarded by Murray. And a turnover out of bounds here on the near side. Costly, timely turnover by the Wildcats with 5 minutes left. 1 3-point game. The Wildcats up. Murray kicks it back out. Boston has it near side to Coleman, drives the paint, under pressure, thinks about it, kicks it out. Anderson 3 off the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats, and back come Jonathan Barnes deep in the backcourt. Closely guarded by Coleman. McGee gives it up to Weinmussen, back up to McGee, top of the key. Trying to go one-on-one against Boston. Pull up 2-pointer, no good. Off the iron. Back up, no good by the Wildcats. And the LSU is going to, let's see who the foul is on. Number 5, Tyler Washington is called for his 3rd personal. 5th team foul. Corey Lombard, the 6'7" junior forward from Gulfport, Mississippi, at the free throw line for 2 shots. And Lombard drops the front end. And the back end is up and good. Great rotation on the basketball. Good free throw mechanics, good muscle memory. And a 5-point lead now for Louisiana Christian. 4 minutes to go in this contest. And defensive pressure here in the backcourt employed by the Wildcats. Pull-up jumper off the iron, no good, is Davian Coleman. And back come the Wildcats. They control it. Barnes has it in the backcourt. Kicks it over near side. In the paint, Weinmussen thinks about it, kicks it back out. Now Barnes will control. Looking down low. Weinmussen, 3 balls, baseline, no good. But a foul on the play. And Mikkel Murray is whistled for his 4th personal foul for the Wildcats. For the Pilots. 8th team foul. And the Wildcats in the bonus. Kylan Williams at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 and drills the front end good. Williams on the back end, off the front iron, gets his rebound and puts it up no good, but a free throw violation. You got to let that basketball hit the rim before you break the free throw charity stripe line, and a good job by the official down low. Saw that, wiped the basket off, no good. A 6-point lead now for the Wildcats. Back come the Pilots with 3:15 left. Ty Anderson controls cross court. Flanagan thinks about three, pulls up three. Good! Melvian Flanagan drills it from downtown on the far side. Timeout on the floor. Textbook job. Melvian Flanagan gets the pass, squares up, beautiful mechanics, and drills the three ball from downtown to close the gap to three, 69-66. Wildcats in the lead. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this timeout. Back live here on the campus of Louisiana State University in Shreveport, and these two rivals are going to take it down to the last seconds in all likelihood. It's a seesaw affair here throughout the second half of play. If you just joined us, the Wildcats up 69-66 of Louisiana Christian University over the LSUS Pilots, and the Wildcats will bring it up. Jonathan Barnes gets it over half court just in time, kicks it over to Winemusset now. Near side, down low baseline. Nothing doing, good double pressure that time. Loose ball stolen by Anderson. Hit out of bounds off the hands of Jonathan Barnes for the Wildcats. So a big turnover that time for the Wildcats. And down by three are the Pilots, and they've got it, and Flanagan will walk it up. Gives it up to Anderson now in the front court. Flanagan has it, looks down low, gives it over to Washington. Coleman has it, far side. Flanagan, three, no good, off the baseline, and a foul on the play. And number 5, Tyler Washington, is called for his 4th personal foul for the Pilots. And that's a big one because the Wildcats are in the bonus now, so every foul means the Wildcats go to the line. And Corey Lombard at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And no good on the front end. Big break that time. Back comes Flanagan with 2:20 to go in this contest. Flanagan has it. Down low, gives it over to Murray, kicks it back out, is Coleman. Far side, Anderson wants to go baseline three, throws up a prayer, good! Ty Anderson off balance, throws up a three prayer and nails it, and we are tied up 69 apiece. Drew Tabb Gets it up to Weinmussen, top of the key. Tebb has it directing traffic, closely guarded by Murray. Kicks it inside. Beautiful move on the assist to number 12, Kylan Williams. And credit Drew Tebb on our picture-perfect assist move. That's what a point guard does, ladies and gentlemen. Flanagan controls under pressure now, gives it over to Coleman, wanting to go one-on-one, top of the key. Drives the paint, blocked by the Wildcats, but Washington comes up with it. And let's see if we've got a timeout before the ball went out of bounds. He does. And a break right there as Tyler Washington threw the errant pass. Looked like it was going out of bounds in a turnover, but credit head coach Blankenship. He called the timeout in the nick of time. So the turnover is voided. And timeout on the floor for the Pilots. 1:09 left, a 2-point game. The Wildcats up 71-69. Back after this timeout.
Just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Only Dillas.
Dillas.
Yep.
Primo quesadillas?
Primo quesadillas.
Dillas.
Dillas.
It's just Dillas?
Just Dillas.
.69 ticks left in this game. 1:09 left. And the Wildcats of Louisiana Christian University clinging to a point lead. And the Pilots will inbound across the way under pressure. Anderson able to get the ball. 3-point attempt, no good off the front iron. Had a good look, squared up, but not enough as Drew Tebb will control. And Rennie Mason wants a timeout for Louisiana Christian, and he gets it with 57 seconds left. And the Wildcats a 2-point lead, 71-69. We're back after this timeout.
Dreamer, a thinker, a doer. You want opportunities that expand your earning potential and ability to impact the world around you. With convenient modalities, you can work side by side with leading researchers and get hands-on experience in fields like counseling, applied behavior analysis, rehab counseling, school psychology, public health, computer science, biological science, and liberal arts. Let us help you craft your future. LSU Shreveport, more than a university.
The value of champions character across all institutions.
We are back live, 71-69. Louisiana Christian in the lead by 2. Both teams in the bonus. 9 team fouls for LSU and 8 for the Wildcats. And McGee inbounds here on the near side, gives it up to Tebb, closely guarded by Flanagan. Double team now, and he's going to call a timeout, and a foul is called on Melvian Flanagan, his third personal for the Pilots. And I thought Rennie Mason was going to get the timeout, but the official on top of it came up with the whistle, and Tebb at the free throw line nails the front end of the 1-and-1. Very impressive point guard tonight in the 5'9" junior Drew Tebb for the Wildcats. And the back end is up and nails it. Good. And a timeout on the floor. A 3-point lead for the Wildcats, 73-69. 51 ticks left. We're back after this timeout.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, and we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
73-69. Louisiana Christian in the lead over your LSUS Pilots. 51 seconds left. And LSU will inbound in the back court. Trey Maulston has it quickly across half court. Gives it over to Coleman. Coleman looking, tries to drive off the right side. Get the angle off the glass. Good. On the drive is Damian Coleman on the drives. Full court pressure by the Pilots now. And Tab will control it in the front court. And a quick foul on the play as Ty Anderson is whistled for his second personal foul. And that's 10 team fouls now. So Tab at the free throw line for 2 shots. And the front end is good. He nails it, the young man does. Tab on the back end throws it up good. And a 5-point lead now for the Wildcats. 75-71, a 4-point lead rather. In the front court. Good defensive pressure. Anderson kicks it out. 3-point attempt. Good! Trey Maulston fires from downtown and nails the 3 ball. And just that quick, we've got a 1-point game, 75-74. 16 seconds left. Timeout on the floor. We're back as well after this timeout.
Dreamer, a thinker, a doer. You want opportunities that expand your earning potential and ability to impact the world around you. With convenient modalities, you can work side by side with leading researchers and get hands-on experience in fields like counseling, applied behavior analysis, rehab counseling, school psychology, public health, computer science, biological science, and liberal arts. Let us help you craft your future. LSU Shreveport, more than a university.
Wildcats up by 1, and Weinmusson will inbound. Full court pressure employed by the Pilots. In trouble, loose ball. Ty Anderson gets it off the glass. It counts the basket, and good! Well, that was not a 3-point play. Anderson connects on the drive for the dime, and the Wildcats go down on the far side, as you just saw. And Melvian Flanagan called for the timely personal foul, his 4th. And Drew Tebb, the dependable point guard at the free throw line, and nails the front end of the 2-shot foul. 76-74. Wildcats, and Tebb here on the back end throws it up and nails it good. A 3-point game, 77-74 with 4 seconds left. And Kyle Blankenship wants a full timeout. They're going to talk about it and set up a play right here. Ty Anderson drove the paint, off balance, put enough English on the basketball and off the glass, and it went through. And forgive me, I thought we had a three-point play there and one, but we didn't. And the Wildcats quickly inbounded, and Tebb raced up the court, and Flanagan in flight, but made too much contact with Drew Tebb and sent the young point guard to the free throw line. And he calmly drained 2 free throws, did Drew Tebb, the talented point guard for Louisiana Christian. And it's a 1-point game.